Namaste. I want to share with you one of my favorite bedtime yin yoga routine. And I love doing these poses just before bed, and they really help me to calm my nervous system. And I usually have a really, really sound sleep after this routine. So let's start by coming onto your back. And I just put a bolster or a pillow underneath your knees. We'll start with a short resting position. Let's start by examining and scanning our body from our toes, our feet, the ankles, your lower leg and the knees, thighs, and your hips. And relaxing your belly and the chest. Allow your lower back, mid back, and your upper back to sink to the floor. Relaxing your hands and wrists. And let your forearms and elbows sink to the floor. Upper arm and shoulders relax. Relax your neck, back of the head, crown. Let your face slowly relax and melt away. Soften your mouth. Let go of your tongue. You have nothing to do, nowhere to go, and nobody to be. And slowly moving your fingers and toes. If you feel like it, you can stretch your arms up, reach your arms, and then gently roll to either side, whichever side you feel comfortable with. Now, without disturbing your mind, bring yourself up to a seated. So my first favorite pose for the evening is butterfly. So bringing the soles of your feet together. Now, if you draw your heels really close to the groin, you get a bit more into your inner thighs. And then you bring your feet slowly away from your groin. It tends to get a bit more into your lateral side of the thighs, but also the inner thighs. So I love bringing a bolster under the belly and then allow your spine to just melt forward. You can also bring your hands underneath your chin for support if you're feeling you need a bit of support in the head. But you can also right away fold all the way down. So in Yin Yoga, the two reasons to move are after the body opening up a bit, and it invites you to go deeper. And then you feel the body, and it's an intuition to guide you deeper into the pose. On the other hand, if you have an intuition that you feel like you might get injured, then you give yourself permission to move out of the pose or completely escape. If your third eye is touching your feet or the bolster, I now invite you to bring all of your awareness between the eyebrows. With every breath in, bringing you fresh chi, fresh energy. And then every breath out, releasing whatever that's draining you, either mentally or physically. In Chinese meridians, this posture helps with stimulating the kidneys as well as the urinary bladder channels. And these two channels resonate with irrational fear and as well our fight and flight response. Throughout the day, we may carry a lot of stress in our mind, in our soma, the body. So I invite you now, as if you are turning off some of the lights that it's been on all day, and slowly just move into that tranquility. Now, gracefully bringing your body up. There's no rush. And let's just take a tall seat for a moment. You can keep your spine relaxed. There's no need to sit super erect. And let's turn our palms. In the center of palms, there are two acupressure points. They're the same point, just on both hands, and they call pericardium 8. And let's connect them to your knees. And pericardium channel protects the heart, steadies our spirit, the shen. And when we connect them, we help to soothe it, harmonize them, settling our heart's energy. And let's go ahead and take your favorite resting positions. If you need to, use your hands to bring your knees together. If you feel a bit of movement, just sway your knees a couple of times, not too much. I'm going to offer you to lay down in a fetal position. Now, we're not going to be here for too long, so it's really okay if you want to lay down on your right side or the left, but you just want to see which side where you can feel more comfortable. And if you need, you can bring a bolster or a block between your knees. And find the pose with the least amount of resistance. Now, gradually, let's bring our way up. And this time, we're going to come onto our knees. The second pose that I absolutely love before bed is child's pose. So you might think child's pose is a resting pose, but it serves a lot of purposes. And for some of us, it's a really nice lower back softener. It kind of melts the lower back and also open our hips. And then as well, this folding forward helps you to connect your yin, which is run in the front side of the body, with earth, which is also yin. So when yin meets yin, we feel a lot more grounded. So I'll share with you the ones I like. I like to have my knees slightly open, but obviously if that doesn't serve you, keep them close. And then have your bolster or your pillow kind of straddling between your legs, and then letting a bit of space between the thighs for the belly, and then go ahead, going for your child's pose. So for some people, holding on to the bolster is really comforting. And for others, bringing the arms to the side is a lot more tranquilizing and suit their body more. So choose the one that works for you. So you know guys like eating a bowl of hot delicious soup. If you rush in and you start slurping and eating this hot soup, you might burn your tongue. And just like that, if you dive into the pose too soon, too fast, before the body is ready, you might injure yourself. On the other hand, if you let the soup cool off or you don't even attempt to try it, you might miss out on this delicious bowl of soup. So in yin, if you don't move into your physical edge, feeling it into the body, you may never get the results you're looking for. So you know guys, like eating a bowl of super delicious hot soup, you want to go in little by little, allow the temperature to be just right before you take a sip. Allow the body in yin to open up slowly, and then you dive in. Now gradually, smooth your way out. We're going to lie down and take our final shavasana. And now, to do your final shavasana, I'm going to invite you to bring your cushion or pillow, anything has a bit of weight on it, and then put it on top of your belly. So, in the front of the body, in the meridians theory, runs a vessel called a conception vessel, which is an extraordinary channel in the body. It is the vessel that governs all the yin organs. And so, when we put our pillow on top, we help to ground our yin energy, which governs sleep, and help us move into a more tranquil state, not too stimulating. So close your eyes. If you already slipped into bed, this is a perfect kind of segue going right into sleep. And it's okay if you're not in bed yet, and just stay still. You're perfect and exactly where you need to be right now. Relax your hand, left forearm, left elbow and upper arm. Let the left shoulder sink to the floor. And slowly now bring your mind to the right hand, right forearm. Let the elbow and the right upper arm melt to the floor, dissolving the right shoulder. Relax your left foot, ankle, left lower leg and knee. Let go of the left thigh and hip. Relax the right foot, right ankle. Let the right lower leg and knee melt away. Letting go of your right thigh and hip. Your belly and chest are getting heavier and heavier, but the heart remains light. Allow your lower back, mid back, and upper back to dissolve. Your neck and the head are heavy. Allow your face to relax. Staying as you are, you're ready for sleep. Place your mind to the right side of your heart, size of a thumb, your spiritual heart. You're safe. You're protected. Namaste.